Today the topic is on LCM, which stands for the lowest common multiple. You can also call it as the least common multiple. First, let me tell you what is the meaning of the word lowest common multiple. I'll start by telling what do you mean by the term multiples. If you look into the tables, the multiplication table for the number 4, you can see 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, 4 threes are 12, 4 fours are 16, and so on. So these numbers are called the multiples of 4. Similarly, if you look into the table of 5, you can see 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, 5 threes are 15. So every time you multiply 5 by a number, you get a product. So these values are called the multiples of 5. Now what do you mean by the lowest common multiple? Listing the first 10 multiples of 4 here and the first 10 multiples of 5 below, you're going to look at the lowest or the least common multiple. Now if you look at the common multiples, I have 20, which is a common multiple for 4 and 5. I have 40 here, which is a common multiple. But LCM should be the least common multiple. So here the LCM of 4 and 5 is going to be 20. Question 1. Let us find the LCM of 24 and 60. I always tell my students that when you see the word LCM, you have the first clue there. You have the L. So you start with drawing an L, make it a bit long, and put both the numbers inside. And next you have to prime factorize the given two numbers. Both are even numbers. Start with 2. In 2's table, 24 goes 12 times. 2 times 30 gives you 60. 12 and 30, both are even, so I'll again take 2. 12, so 2 6 gives you 12, and 2 15 gives you 30. 6 and 15, I'll take 3 here because 6 and 15 are both divisible by 3. So 6 divided by 3, I have 2, and here it's 5. You can see I have found all prime numbers here. You can stop prime factorizing them here. If you prefer to get that all ones, at 2 times 1 gives you 2. 5 is not in 2's table, so you just write 5 there, and then you divide the last term by 5. So you end up getting 1 in the last row here. So the LCM of 24 and 60 is going to be equal to, you just have to multiply the prime numbers that you get here, which is 2 times 2 times 3 times 2 times 5, which is equal to 120. You have many methods of finding the LCM using the factor tree, or here I would prefer this to be the easiest for you to remember and to learn. Just think about the L. Remember to draw the long L for the LCM. Put both the numbers inside and prime factorize. Question 2. Find the LCM of 60 and 700. For the LCM, I start by drawing my long L. Put my numbers inside, and I'll start with the prime factorization. I'll start with both are even numbers, so let me start with 2. You can also start factorization with 5 because 60 and 700 is also there in 5's table. Here it's going to be 30. You have 350. Again I take 2. So 2 times 15 gives me 30. 2 times 175 gives me 350. Going with 5. 3 here. And 35, I take 3, I have 1. 35 is not divisible by 3, so I just keep it there and take 5. 1. Here it's going to be 7, and finally the last term will be 7. I get all ones here, so my LCM for 60 and 700 is going to be equal to, I will just multiply all these terms, 2 times 2 times 5 times 3 times 5 times 7, which is equal to, you can make your multiplication quicker by just combining the 5 and 2, which makes 2 times 5, 10, 2 times 5, 10, so you have 100, times 7 times 3, which is 21. Your final answer is 2100. 2100 is your LCM for 60 and 700. Practice more questions to be strong with this technique.